It's not every day that the Russian president comes out with such punchy language. As the war in Ukraine reaches a critical stage, for Vladimir Putin, it's a blame game.
In Europe, people are being indoctrinated with fears about an inevitable clash with Russia, arguing that they must prepare for a major war. They're increasingly fueling the hysteria. I've said it repeatedly. This is a lie, nonsense, pure nonsense, about some imaginary Russian threat to European countries.
The Kremlin maintains it always has and always will strive to find diplomatic solutions, but on its terms. Any pause in war must meet its demands. Putin's comments hit back at rhetoric from the West as more and more European countries warn of the growing Russian threats on their own borders.
And there is no more important act of European defence than supporting Ukraine's defence. The next days will be a crucial step for securing this. It is up to us to choose how we fund Ukraine's fight.
The EU is set for a showdown on Thursday over efforts to help Ukraine fund its fight against Russia, including what to do with the frozen Russian assets. There's also been plenty of talk of sanctions, not only from the EU, but the US on Russia's energy sector, all to increase pressure on Moscow to accept a peace deal. The Kremlin says that would be detrimental. At this rate, a ceasefire by Christmas is unlikely. Thus, the perpetual state of war grinds on for the people of Ukraine. The sounds of sirens are now the norm.
I've lived through all my university years in wartime. I've seen a lot of things you can't even imagine. It's hardened me, and everyone says I don't act like someone my age.
Russian strikes continue. The latest in Zaporizhzhia killed dozens. On the front lines in the east, heavy fighting rages on. As discussions continue, for Ukraine, security guarantees are non-negotiable. Nearly 4 years after the start of the conflict with Russia, it's debatable whether Kiev may be able to end the war with its sovereignty intact. Shadia Edwards-Dashti, TRT World.